All right, Annalee Johnson, who claims to have a super boring last name, but she does not have a super boring job. Look at this. She's creating the S for shopper. Super and spotter will come later. So, Annalee, have you done anything like this before?
Like this, no.
And by this, I mean create a superhero outfit. By this, what do you mean?
I would be inclined to say the same thing.
And putting up with our last-second efforts to get this ready for next week's Shop the Village campaign now, is there any advice you would give to people about tips on if they're trying to create a superhero outfit? What are some of the things that might be helpful for them to know?
Superhero outfit tips.
From a craft slash artisan standpoint, am I using the right words there?
Sure. Simpler is always better.
Mm-hmm.
The more complex you get, the harder it is for you to get everything done.
Interesting. So yeah, this is hand crafted, like a good microbrew. Now, should kids try this at home, or how old should someone be before they're wielding scissors like this?
Good scissors to actually cut fabric, which these apparently are not. You probably want to be somewhere around 12.
12 years of age, okay.
If you want to do some really haphazard cutting, you can always do this at any age.
I'm a haphazard cutter. That never leaves. Excellent. Well, we'll check in a little while as you round up this S.
Excellent.
Okay, Annalee, here we have progress being made in a big way, thanks to you. Can you bring us up to speed on what's happening and how you're doing it?
Well, we have a giant S on this beautiful red t-shirt now, as well as two smaller ones that will be sewn on momentarily, assuming they are placed correctly.
Right.
Which they are not.
So you get some pins that are to tentatively hold them, and so what are some skills that you've developed over the years that have enabled this, in addition to persistence?
Well, pinning is actually kind of an art, because you have to get it in a manner that it won't get in the way of a sewing machine. But placement is key, and that's just a visual thing, which this may actually be a little off center right now.
I could always be, tilting my body as I wear it.
Wear the cape to one side.
Yes. Excellent. So, SSS. Very cool. And here we have Annalee working now on the sewing machine. Remember this, kids? That device that you use to actually make clothing and is so often done in other countries these days. So you're lining it up. So tell us what you're doing. Walk us through this if you would.
I am trying to make sure the sewing machine is not going to get in a fight with me. And now that is tacked down. Tedious process of sewing.
So what do you like most about it? Being done?
Well, sewing's fairly relaxing.
You
can just sit there and just press a pedal for hours on end.
So when did you start sewing?
My mom attempted to teach me sewing when I was about 10. I think. I did not take to it right away.
So when did you start to really come into your own?
I'd probably be freshman year of college.
Alright, were you getting academic credit? Is that the motivator?
Yes and no. We had a costuming class, so we had to actually do sewing samples. But then after that, I just kind of did my own projects because it was more fun.
Right. Annalee, so you're dealing now with the sewing of the cape, and the material itself is different from the shirt. The shirt was cotton. This is polyester.
Yeah.
So what does that mean for you as you're approaching this process?
Well, this is a lot stretchier. So it's a little trickier to get it lined up and not
avoid wrinkles.
Yeah. It likes to catch.
Now, once you go through with the sewing, is there any undoing of the sewing?
There was on the t-shirt.
Oh, there was.
Yes, but I think now it's fairly set how it wants to be.
Very good. And do you want to wear the cape before I take it off and out of here? I should
I don't know.
give you first dibs on it.
I'll have to think about it.
I have to really. That's a given. You must wear the cape.
Not sure I'm superhero enough.
When you wear it, you'll become one. It's kind of like Richard Nixon saying, when the president does it, it's not illegal.
Gotcha.
Yeah.